you guys. This video is brought to you so that you can know how to put on your TheeJMcGheeWigs unit, as well as unpacking, care tips, tricks, and more. So stay tuned. So yeah, once you get your pillow box, you open it. First thing you're going to see is a flyer. This nice, neat little flyer that I made for you guys. It tells you a little bit about the background of TheeJ. Also, in the box will be 2 business cards. So that way, if you have somebody that asks about your wig, or you know somebody that wants to purchase one, just give them my card. I have so many, so it's okay. Inside of the box, it's going to be your wig. And it's in a net. I don't know if y'all can see, but it is wrapped with a net. And this is just to kind of keep everything together. Now keep in mind, especially if you're getting your wig shipped, when you get it, it's probably gonna be a little messy. In some cases, you might be able to just do the shake and go and it's fine. But in some cases, if it's curls in it, you might have to redo some of those curls. You might have to tease it or kind of straighten it some. If it's straight, you might have to redo that, because keep in mind, when it's being shipped, a lot of times the carriers are just kind of throwing it all over the place. So you do have to kind of, maybe, do some maintenance to it just a little bit. But in most cases, it's still gonna have the curls. If you request the curls, if it's straight, it's still gonna be straight. It might just have to be bumped some more. So just keep that in mind. But again, it's gonna have that net on it. Just take that net off and woo child. Yes, girl. Yeah, you don't put that on your head. Next thing, before you put your wig and your wig cap on, I do want to let you guys know, in my opinion, I do recommend that you have your hair braided in cornrows underneath. As y'all see, I waited until I got this fresh cornrow to the back for y'all. In most cases, it is best to just get your hair cornrows. Some small to medium cornrows going straight to the back. My stylist just kind of tucked all of them in, left one little braid, and I'll show y'all what I do with that. If you're not as familiar with wigs, I have customers all the time that don't really know what to do. It's best to just get your hair braided back. If you don't know how to braid it, go to a local braider. In most cases, it's best to get about 10. It just depends on how you're gonna be wearing your hair and the style. If you're gonna be doing bone straight hair, you want to get small braids. You don't want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 big dookie braids. It's not going to work, because that's going to give you that wiggy look. A lot of people wonder why their wigs look wiggy. It all depends on how your hair is underneath the wig. So if you have 4 fat braids going to the back, or 2 of those pigtails because you don't really know how to braid, and you want your hair bone straight, it's gonna look bulky because your hair is not flat underneath. Your hair has to be flat underneath. Now, if you're wearing big curly hair and you have like the 4 dookie braids going to the back, you might be able to get away with that because the hair is curly. It's not gonna have to be flat on your head. So it just depends on the style, but to be safe than sorry, I would say just get some small cornrows going to the back. Now, if you have a pixie style cut, which I'll kind of insert here, if you have a pixie style haircut, you can just mold it down. Like if you have very silky or fine hair, you can mold it down and put your wig on. Again, in my opinion, it's always best just to get braids straight back. You can wear the small braids with straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair, whatever. Just some small braids, about 8 or 10 going straight to the back. Also, my stylist kind of, messed up a little bit, but in most cases I do wear my hair in a middle part. So make sure if you are getting middle braids that you tell your stylist to give you a part going right down the middle. As y'all can see, my part is kind of slanted a little bit. So you want to make sure your part is going like right down the middle. So that way when you put your wig on, your closure, the part of your closure will line up with the part of your head. And also that one braid right there will not be like, bulky where your part is. So this is pretty much where my part is supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to like finesse it. But if your stylist does put your braid right in the middle where your part is supposed to be, that braid is gonna like make your part look bulky. Also, another big question that I get, how do I put the wig on? How do I put it on? How do I put it on? It's so easy, guys. It's so easy. You do want to put on a wig cap just to, secure your braids, your hair doesn't sweat underneath and stuff like that. If you don't have one, it's not a big deal, but it's recommended that you put on one. And you could do one that's lighter than your skin tone. You could do one that's darker than your skin tone. You don't really want to do, well, you can kind of get away with black. It just depends. It might show on your part. In most cases, it's just better to get like a beige or a brown one. With my wigs, they are made on a dome cap, which means that it's gonna stretch regardless. So this right here, it's stretchy. So this is what allows the wig to stay snug on your head. The dome cap, it stretches. Now you do have the option to add adjustable bands or wig bands, whatever you want to call them. You do have the option to add those, but just keep in mind the dome cap does have a built-in band for security around the edges already. It's stretchy. Some people like that additional band just because, in my opinion, they hurt my head. And then you also have the option to do wig combs or wig clips. People call them different things. You could do however many you want. Some people do 4, some people just do 2. If you are gonna do them, I always recommend putting them at least in the front because the back isn't really gonna go anywhere. The front is what you want to secure. So I would always put at least 2 in the front, about right here. And then if you want, you could put 2 in the back. If you want combs all the way around, more power to you. You do have the options to do that in the wig band for an additional price. I'm gonna take this off just so y'all could kind of get more of a realistic view. But I start to put mine on the front. So don't be scared to like stretch it and put it over your head because again, it does stretch. Now you don't want to stretch it too much because you want it to last, but don't be afraid that you're gonna break it when you're stretching it. Now don't try to stretch your closure because your closure is not meant to stretch, or your frontal, but the cap is meant to stretch. So what I do is I just simply scoop it right on the back of my head, and it's like gonna snug right on there. I snug it on the back of my head, boom, and I put it in the front, and boom, that's it. Like, it's so easy, and you just adjust it from there. Like, it's that easy. You know, you can move it to the side if you want to do a side part. You can put it in the middle if you want to do a middle part. Again, I told y'all my braid is kind of like right in the middle where my part is gonna be, so my middle part is probably gonna be to the side a little bit. And I haven't tweezed or tinted the lace yet. It's that simple. Like, as you can see, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Of course, have the option to get your wigs installed too. Some of my clients do like to take it to the stylist and get it installed. Some of them don't. Like, I don't recommend, if you're doing a closure wig, it's glueless. You do not have to get it installed. You can take it on and take it off and put it on as often as you want. I do leave the lace on there, and the reason I leave the lace on there for my clients is because everybody cuts their lace differently. I like to cut mine right where the hair is, so that way there's no lace, like you can't see the lace, it's invisible. So that's just me, but I leave that on for you to cut at your own leisure. But I am going to show you how to cut it if you are unfamiliar. When it comes to lace can make or break your wig, your sewing, your hairstyle, whatever. Lace, the color of the lace can make or break. The type of lace too. So if you have a thick lace, try to stray away from thick lace. Now, as far as the color is also another big thing too. It's always best to go with a light colored lace or transparent lace, period. It can make or break your look again. So if you send me a dark lace and you're light skinned and you say, oh, I don't like this wig because you can see my lace, it's because your lace is too dark. Now, when it comes to lace, you can make a lace darker. Like, if the lace is light, you can make it darker to match with brown skin. But if you're light skinned and you get a dark lace, you cannot go lighter. So always be mindful of that. If the lace is too dark and you are of a lighter skin tone, it's gonna be harder for you to match that with your skin. Now, in some cases, you know, sometimes it just goes if the lace is really, really thin. But if you have a thicker lace or like a gray lace, which you definitely want to stay away from gray, it is gonna be a little bit harder for that to blend with your skin. This is her. Y'all see where the hairline starts at? I cut my lace like right there. I don't leave any lace on.
So in this clip, I'm going to be showing you guys how and where I cut my lace. Now, of course, you can do this your own way if you have your own technique. I like to start by simply moving the hairs out of the way to make sure there's no strays. You can definitely spray a little water on it just to make sure you don't cut any hair. If you do cut strays in the process, it's totally okay. And I just began going straight across. Like, it doesn't have to be a straight line. It could be a little crooked. And I just leave a little bit of lace on. That's the way I like it, but it's totally up to you. But just don't be scared. It's okay. Just cut it. It's that easy.
If you're a beginner, it's always best to cut less and then keep going instead of just, you know, going commando. I don't have pretty much any lace left, and as y'all can see, my lace does not get stained when I dye my knots. Okay, oh girl. Just kind of stretch it on the sides. I put it around the back of my head and I scoop it on the front. And woo, look at there. What lace, okay? Now again, my part is really retarded right now because the girl did my braids too crooked. Told her to do it down the middle. But yeah, that's it. Like, it's that easy. Again, you can, you know, put your part to the side if you want. Just all you do is scoot it. You can change your part if you want. Flick it a little bit more, boom, you can change your part. This is something that I see a lot of people do a lot. It's either the lace is too far back or the lace is too far up. Now in most cases, when your lace is too far back, either you pushed it back too far, or either you have a sew in, or your wig is sewn down and it's starting to lift because of your new growth, or because your braids are loosening up. So in that case, it's time to get it redone, or either just simply scoot it up if it's a wig. Now, a lot of cases I do see wigs like this. Like, it looks so wiggy. That's another way for your wig to look wiggy, and this is another way to prevent your wig from looking wiggy. It goes right above your hairline. Like, this feels like it's on my forehead. I don't understand how y'all don't feel like it's not on your forehead. This is on my forehead. Like, I see this a lot. Slide that baby back. Slide that baby back. Get that forehead the room that it deserves. Like, it should go right above your hairline. Y'all see my hairline is right. It starts right here. Boom. It should go right above the hairline. Right above the hairline. If your wig is made right, it won't go anywhere. A lot of other wigs, again, I see that are pushed back. You can see like the little right there. Push it up, or if it's a sew-in and it's coming up, it means it's time to get it redone. So that's it. Like, it wasn't too much to give y'all because it's so easy. Like, I get clients that are afraid all the time of getting a wig because they are so scared. They don't know how to put it on. They've never worn one before. They don't want it to look wiggy. The most thing people say is, I want it to look natural. I want it to look natural. Well, y'all let me know if this looks natural or not. Like, I mean, it's purple, but besides the fact that it's purple, y'all, it's so easy. Share the video. If you know other people that are wearing wigs, or somebody that might be interested, or somebody who has inquired about one, show them this video. Show them how easy it is. Show them that they could be team wig too. Like, we leaving sew-ins in 2019. Like, we investing in saving money and getting wigs, period.
So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you guys want to see more of. I'm definitely going to try to bring more videos to you in 2019, but yeah, girl, I mean, that's it, you know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh,